Right, must remember to press go live on YouTube this time. Just realised that just now. That could have been really bad. So we got the final of the Online League Season 2. We've got Chnee versus Yannick. It's been a long journey, and it's been a fantastically fun league, certainly season. It's been a bit different. I've had the amazing help from Stu Siddons, one of the original developers of the game at Super Fantasy Brawl, and he's put together these posters, these weekly posters, as you can see, moving across on the right hand side there, and we've had different themes every week. So through the group stage and the knockouts, we've had different groups where you had a specific group of characters, so limitations, and that's taken all the way through until this point. The final, I've let it freeform, just like the normal game, because we've got competitive players with that. So hopefully we get some people joining in to watch this live stream as we move forward. I'm a couple minutes early, but I thought I'd get in there before the guys set up the table and get started. So just seeing if we've got action yet. Not yet, it looks like. No, so awesome. So the game is not up yet. The board game is not up yet, and you can just see, as I said, moving along, the different themes we had along. And Stu, who wrote the original lore for all the characters of Super Fantasy Brawl, helping out to give it some flavour as we went through. And it seemed like it was a really resounding success in the sense of players really enjoyed it, as a slight difference to normal competitive mode where you effectively just get the same 5 champions and you play them through every single game. This made it... The whole premise of why I did this was I wanted it to be easy for new players as well. They didn't have so much choice because we've got so many new characters now in the game. That I didn't want that to encroach on making it a hard decision of who to play and what to play. And I didn't want any of those blowout matches. So by limiting the team slightly, that enabled it to, number one, make it easier for less analysis paralysis and choosing the characters for the new players, but also for those experienced players, they had to choose different characters and they had to try different teams out. So I think that's what led to it being, you know, a real fun and it's very successful season. Everyone played their games in the group stages, and then we had the knockout 16. So very much like a World Cup finals where we had those groups. 8 groups, and then that got tied down into 16 players for the knockouts, and then it went through to a quarter-final, semi-final, and now the final. So, no holds barred in this one. They can choose whoever they like from the current character roster using Board Game Arena. I'll keep an eye out for when the game gets started. Just making sure. Okay, cool. Oh wow. Okay, I got it. Ah! For starters, I've got it wrong anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Whoops. It's not Chnee. Sorry, that was completely wrong. Sorry, Sufruga. It's Sufruga and Yannick. That was the 3rd place. Whoops. So I've actually joined the wrong group. So, it's a good start. I'm just getting one of them to join. Sorry about this. So hopefully, how funny. So we're about to very shortly be able to get onto the game. It's going to be a best of 3 format. And as I say, they will choose their pool of 5 champions. That will be chosen from game 1, and then they'll follow those through the 3 games. And the one who wins the best of 3 will win. There we are. Okay. Is that going to open up in Google? Yes, of course it is. Okay, table. Bear me 2 seconds while I just open up the table. So just trying to. How do I check table numbers? What? Let's give us 2 seconds. Me. Okay. Thanks to them, they're waiting for me. As it's really annoying. Okay, let's give this a go. I think it's crossed. Awesome. Right. I think I'm in. Okay, so I've just given them, obviously, the go-ahead. Let's check how we're doing. Okay. So, yeah, sorry. So it's going to be a best of 3, first things first. A best of 3, and the winner wins the online league. Because it's not sponsored or anything like that, it's just literally I'm just a fan, just organising the tournament and the league. I just wanted the prize is some custom art, which if I'm being completely honest, I've not completely finished. And even worse than that, our winner of season 1, I have a confession to make. I have your prize, your Shuzhou trophy, in this box, and I do need to send it to you, and it will be done ASAP. It's been extremely busy times in the last few weeks. Excuses, I know, but yeah, it's just very token prizes, as it were. But it's the joy of playing the game and playing against other people. Right, how are we doing for people coming in? Can we get in yet? Hopefully. Now, the worst thing is I don't speak much French. Oh, cool. Excellent. Right, we got their table. That's good. Here we go. So, just going to check, make sure it's we're all up, not to give away any sensitive information. That's not what I wanted. Okay. There we go. Oh. Oh no, I don't want to do that. So they're just setting up the game right now. Not quite sure what's going on. We'll be there in a minute, I'm sure. Oh, here we go. I think they're about to start. So I presume I just wait for the game to start, right? Hopefully. Just wishing them luck. I hope it just loads the table. I'm not exactly a board game arena expert, so I'm looking at the table. The game is ready to start. Ah, go to game. Awesome. We are looking good, guys. This is good. This is good. Okay. So I'm going to change it now in a minute to the game. So rather than seeing my ugly mug. Right, here we go. So, this is the draft stage. So again, as I said, they're welcome to draft 5 champions of their choice. And then they will have to move on from there, as it were. And they just continue to... Just put it in there. You haven't met the commissions. Oh, you're joking. Oh, right, okay. I've not quite got the stats to communicate with them on, on Board Game Arena. Oh, brilliant. Just let them know. Okay, cool. So here's the teams. Right, fantastic. We've got Mretison, who is Yannick, who's got Corvash, Tentaclot, Taze, Kalel, Solka. These are strong teams, as we'd expect. Sufraga going with Corvash, Suzal, Nevermore, Kilgore, and Shinzen. Shinzen's been banned from Mretison. It can be absolutely crazy good. The best reaction in the game, you would certainly argue, and an extremely powerful character. Corvash Cancel, who's kind of like the go-to ban, to be fair, especially with Game Board Arena. They changed the rules. The fact that it's so easy to get champions bloodied means that Corvash is really, really strong. He was really strong to start with, and now he's just ridiculously strong. So no surprise there. But yeah, this could be a Corvash Suzal Kilgore mashup. But we'll see. We're looking forward to this game though. It's been a long season really. You know, average length I guess. But it's all accumulated to this point. So we've got Taze Solka for Marissa Sen at the moment. Kilgore. So I'm presuming it's going to be Corvash Suzal Kilgore. No, I love it. They're not going to play. They're going to try something a bit different. So Tentaclot, Taze, and Solka, Kilgore, Nevermore, and probably Corvash. I would probably imagine. Yeah. Right. Let's see if we can. Whoops. Hang on a second. Let me just. Oh wow. And now I've just broken my computer. Fantastic. I'm just going to zoom out so we can see the whole board, if it'll allow me to. Whoops. Whoa. I think we'll be okay with that. Now I know this is quite zoomed out, but hovering over things will allow us to look at things. Anyway, so control the destruction area is the first challenge, and we've placed traps. The players have placed traps quite expectedly close to their deployment zone and next to the red statue of destruction. Now they're just mulliganing for cards, and it looks as though we had Moretison discarding 4 cards. Oof. So maybe not a great hand. Just trying to get those perfect combo, perhaps. We've also got 3 cards discarded from Sufraga for the mulligan. Right, so 10 o'clock, dead centre. Remember, this is first player, Moretison, so donated by this. So yeah, it makes sense to put it all next to the red zone. That kind of makes sense. And okay, and we've got a little bit of a clump here as well. Taser's got a little bit of action here potentially. Got a lot of health with these characters. 9 for Taze, 7 for Solka, 7 for Tentaclop. So this is the lower health side. 8 for Nevermore with an armor. 7 with an armor for Kilgore. And 8 straight for Corvash. And we are starting straight away. Oh, I can't write in here. It's so disappointing. And obviously wish them good luck for this. I can't see hands, of course, so if, you know, it's not ultra competitive, this league, so, you know, they probably wouldn't watch the live stream to look at people's hands, but obviously we can't see hands, so I'm going to be commentating as the cards are played. So we got Taser's Rush, first of all. I don't know why that didn't work. There we go. So he gets the dash 2 and dash 2. So move 2 and dash 2. So he moved up to here, moved into the red zone, which is a great move. Getting Taze, a lot of health, hard to take out. And then we're moving on from here. We've got our guest commentators, Rosie and Charlie. We're arguing straight off the bat. Okay, bludgeon. Move to attack 2 indirect with 2 damage. I presume the only one who can... Well, let's see where he goes. Right. Discards Dark Envoy from the damage. If I go back, if it'll let me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the problem. It's also got stun. So he did 1 damage because of the 1 armor onto Nevermore and stunned him. And he got rid of Dark Envoy from his hand. So Tentaclop then moved up to the red zone, and that's the end of Moretison's turn. So we're up to Sufruga. Now there's no denial from what we've seen that the top players are all French. They've been in the French league for many seasons. Oh, there's lots of stuff. Hang on, sorry. Guiding Light. It's a fantastic card. Move to and place adjacent ally adjacent to them. They get +1 until the end of the turn. I think I'm going to zoom in and just... And it looks like it's doing Hell Hath No Fury for the... I'd rather just scroll around. So 2 indirect 2 damage, and it looks like he's gone for Tentaclop to force him 1. So that's... He's taken a lot of damage. Because you've got to remember, just to point out... Whoa, this is quick. Guiding Light gives +1. And Hell Hath No Fury turns into a 4 damage attack. And he also did 2 damage somewhere else. 4. Oh, right, you force him into a trap, doing another 2 damage. 1 health remaining. Wow. That was brutal. So Moretison's up again. This is what's quite nice about BGA, is that you can... So Guiding Light was first, Hell Hath No Fury next, and then you played a standard action to move 1 at Nevermore into the blue, red area, sorry, and also plan a card. these are good players, so they can play extremely fast. By the way, the new, because we're back to player 1, the new challenge card is control the enemy deployment area. So that puts a little bit of a mix into the bowl. Oh, I hope it's 10 o'clock. Oh, hang on. No, he hasn't done that. All 8 legs. You're going to see some really strong cards from Sir 10 o'clock now. So all 8 legs is double with the pull 2. So it looks as like Corvash took. He played Dark Steel Armor to give him +1 defense and +2 afterwards. So only did 2 damage, and then the pull 2 brought him out of the red zone. But he obviously, he obviously had to use his red core for Dark Steel Armor. Now he's going to do the jump 1 and force all champions. So he jumps to here, pushes Nevermore out. It's only a route, so it's not going to do a lot unless he can displace him more. If he can do any pushes or pulls, that will cause unblockable damage. What I really like about the way this game's going is it's focused on the challenge, which for me is a big part of the game. So I love the fact that that's happening. We've still got red core, so we might have Solka's forcing, possibly. Oh, it's just a move 1 and 1 unblockable to Corvash, taking him bloodied. Now, so 10 o'clock has 1 health remaining, so I think we're going to see a knockout here straight away. The question is, does he want Nevermore? If we have a little look at Nevermore's upgrade, they can't be. This is really strong. Enemies adjacent to Nevermore cannot be targeted by reactions. So that really, really makes defending really hard. This will be interesting. Okay, Corvash, as usual. He's going to move in with a leaping strike, doing 3 damage onto Taze. Let's see if Moretson reacts. We've got a dash, a stopping. Solka's is an extremely strong reaction card, so that would stop 2 of the damage. The question is, does he want to? He's got Taze at 9 health. He may not want to use a core, waste the core here for a reaction. I don't think he's. Well, actually, let's see what reactions he's got. He's lost that one. So, yeah, he could have Solka's reaction. He does have Solka's reaction. So he plays Solka's reaction, which is Curse, which gives a +2. If I can bring it up. A +2 and Root. And that's it. Control the yellow creation area is next. So, funny, I think he used the red core, didn't he? He used the red core to... Oh, whoa. Stuff has happened. Right, anyway, mind control first of all. Did he use his red core? Yes, I think he used his red core, didn't he, before? That's why he couldn't just do move 1 and just kill. Sorry, anyway. Mind control, Solka, stun, then Moretson's got Spirit Stalker to get rid of defense and also to get into the red zone. Corvash triggers Root. That's disappointing. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. So we had mind control first of all. I don't know who was targeted from that. I think Corvash. Yes, that would make sense. So Corvash was targeted with that, maybe. Then we got Life Drain with Solka. I don't know why these aren't coming up. Okay, so Lifesteal. Looks like he's going for Corvash again. 2 damage with Lifesteal. So Tentaclot is 1 health away. And he has got whoa. That's the problem. It just flies past. Uses Corvash's blood-curdling roar to stop that damage. Okay, but that is used. He's got 2 as cores. He should have. Sufugo wins 1 combat from doing a red action, standard action, move 1 and kill. Do 1 damage. So Saturn's clock taken out. Sufugo getting the first victory point. And it looks as though has Moretison got, well, potentially. I think he does. I think he has Taser's reaction core. Now he's got Sufugo needs to be. Oh, okay. It looks as though we did a standard move 2. Okay. And we've got champion in each deployment area, which kind of works with controlling the enemy deployment area. So we'll see how that goes. It doesn't look like there's too much damage on Corvash at the moment by good use of reactions. We've definitely got a weaker team in terms of defense here. Health, sorry. With 2 7s, no defense. Is going to be hard. Oh. The intro. Oh, sorry. Is the video not working too well? Give me a second. What I might do is just change things up a bit. Sorry, give me 2 seconds. While we're waiting for that, I think that was a double strike on Corvash for 4 damage, by the way. I'm going to turn the video down. No, I can't turn the video down. I'm going to get rid of my ugly mug. That might speed things up. It may not do. I don't know. Braz, if you can let me know if this is any better. If not, I might have to lower the resolution, which is a disaster. So Darting Strikes was done to do 4 damage onto Corvash. Corvash has now got 1 health remaining. With only yellow core, he uses a yellow core to move standard 2. Oh no, sorry. He used a different blue core. And then he's done a Mind Cloud to get Tentaclot into the red zone and force 1 onto Nevermore, who triggers a 1 damage trap. Could he not have? No. He couldn't have damaged Corvash through that way. And a random 1 from the deck as soon as the trap has been replaced. Have we got? Is it any better? Is the stream any better? Is it any more? Not 100% sure if it's running smoothly. I can't tell on my end. Hopefully it is. So we're just waiting for Sufuga to place a trap. He can basically place a trap anywhere adjacent to another trap. Braz, if you can reply in the live chat, has that been sorted? I'm trying to remove the amount of data going to the stream. Or anyone else, for that matter. Okay, you're just thinking of a trap to place with the, I guess, with the intention that it's going to be his turn next, and he's got to decide on what he's going to do in terms of trying to maybe push into a trap or whatever it might be. One thing's for sure, you know, the controlled destruction area will only be worth 1 victory point on Moretison's next turn, so it's not a huge thing to just let go if he can't do it. Also, I presume sound is fine. It seems like it's okay here. Oh wow, okay. I think I see the problem. It might be that running at 1080 on this live stream may be causing buffering to some viewers. So with that in mind, I'm going to have to kind of go out and come back in again. So just give me 2 seconds. Looks like we've got a trap has been placed down here in the yellow zone. We've got a relentless advance from Kilgore, which is forcing Solka away, and Kilgore's going in place. Kilgore's such a good character. Such a strong character. So he's avoided, he's forced Moretison not to get that victory point for the control in the red zone. And also, Kilgore had to go into a trap, it seems. Maul Thrash is next for Taze for 2 damage with push 2, which could potentially be 4 damage if not reacted. Which would take him down to 4 health left. That could be a really nice move. Yep, that's 4 damage up to 5, and then Soul Reeve to bring Nevermore into the red area to attack for 2 damage with Lifesteal. Again on Taze. Just really take him down a few notches. And while that's happening, yeah, we're going to have to temporarily just stop the stream and then bring it back again. So fingers crossed, everything will be fine. So just okay. So I've had to reduce the resolution. So hopefully it's working now, and it's so it looks as though Corvash was taken out for number 1. Yeah, Corvash was taken out by Solka, so Solka is now leveled up. So every time she plays a manipulation card like she just did, we get to plan 1. She then did a 2 damage attack with Lifesteal against Corvash. Kilgore, against Kilgore, sorry. And dealing 1 damage. Taze heals 1 because she can deal it to any of her allies instead, giving Taze a little bit more health to last the stage. Hopefully this is running now. If anyone in the chat can say if this is any better, most importantly you Braz, if it's not interrupting. Hopefully it's not. Okay, so Taser's healed 1. Moretison gets to draw 1 and then plan 1 because of Solka's level up ability. And remembering Nevermore is leveled up, though he's not adjacent to any enemies at the moment. We've got 1 yellow core left. So it looks as though standard red action, then a blue action. Yep. Standard red action to take out Corvash, level up. We're on 1-1 at the moment. Retison's now planned. With 1 yellow core left. It looks as though we've got the yellow area being locked down. We've got 2 or more champions adjacent to Rygal's statue, which is the yellow statue, which would be interesting. Then we had a... Was that Taze moving 1, healing 1? Maybe not. Yellow, yep. Move 1, heal 1. So back to Suffraga. And they're really just back and forth, back and forth. The destruction area is pretty much got... Yep, the destruction area is out of play now. So we're now really looking at this yellow zone. So I imagine a lot more movement towards this yellow zone. There's quite a few traps here, which are stopping... which are hindering, not stopping, you can still go into a trap, which are hindering the players. So that'll be interesting how that works. So this is quite important of how, so it looks like Nightmare, where you get to move 1 and then sweep 4, causing fear and 1 damage to the people who've gone through. So he's opted for Tentaclot, who can move, obviously, after he swooped through, and he has to move away. So the only option, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. The only options he had were either here or here. It doesn't matter staying in the red zone at this particular case. So it's 1 damage onto Tentaclot. This is a very, as expected, this is a very close match. I think we might see Tentaclot's low health coming into play, perhaps. But with leveled up Sulker getting extra health, that's massive. Okay, it looks as though he did a standard yellow for Kilgore to heal 1. And then a standard red for Kilgore. Chooses Corvash to move. Oh, sorry. He's going to get Corvash onto the board. Not sure why I didn't move the 2. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. Awesome. So we're back to Moretison. Next round. And at least 2 champions leveled up. So they both have 1 champion leveled up at the moment. So Moretison, it'll be interesting to see what he chooses to do. We have got a blue area over here. So Nevermore was put there. So it is each deployment area. That's why he didn't move 2 and control the enemy. So he's potentially going for 2, but this is strong. This is going to pull Nevermore away from that zone. Oof! And hitting a 4 damage onto there. Wowzers. That is really strong. I mean, all 8's really strong. 2 with 2. I mean, it had defense of 1, so I mean that helped. Then it's a jump 2, jump 3, sorry, and push 3. So he's moved to there. Force 1 to do some more damage onto Nevermore. He's got 1 health remaining, and then it's standard end red to, oh wow, to take out Nevermore. Not only that, to level up Tentaclot. He is now very strong. He gains a defense, but not only that, his level up means that if he's adjacent to a statue, he ignores all displacement effects. He is adjacent to a statue. He's going to be extremely hard to displace, if not impossible. So first of all, Leaping Strike. Looks like it was a Kilgore standard red to do 1 damage onto Taze, take him down to 6. Leaping Strike, and then we had Curse, which is Sulker's reaction card to do just 1 damage onto Taze, so he still has 2 health left. And then finally, oh wowzers! And that just happened just like that. That was a crazy turn. If we I don't know if this will work. Oh no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. So effectively, because I just want to see that last turn. That was amazing. Because he basically took out 1 player and then pushed the other. He had 2 people in the yellow zone. He had that was crazy. Oh, he didn't move Nevermore, or that's what happened. Anyway, forget all this. End the game. I just wanted to bring up that last part. Is it going to allow me to? No. Well, forget this, or else we're going to miss this game too. What I was hoping for was... No, I haven't got time for this. I thought that would come... right, how do I get out of this? How do I get out of this? Oh, wowzers. Let's move back. There we go. Okay, so back onto... this for a moment. Oh wow, that's really gone wrong. So yeah, well, hang on a minute. Sufragar won that one, I believe, by controlling the enemy deployment area and having 2 champions in the same area. So you know, that was really, 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 really hard to display. I'm presuming he couldn't displace that. Right, how do I go to the game? That's annoying. So I should be able to just go back to that game, right? Just bear with me 1 second. that went very quick at the end. Play this game now. Replay game. Just waiting for them. So I believe what happened with that one, even though I can't get that back, is that. Hang on a minute. Is this even streaming? I've got a swirly whirly at the moment. Anyway, hopefully this is still streaming. So what happened there was it was controlling the enemy deployment and having a champion in each deployment area meant that I believe that was worth 3 victory points. It just all went, yeah, it all went on there. I think it was 4 victory points in one go? So there must have been something else as well. Level up, maybe? I don't know. So that was brutal. Now can we see the game? Was it 4 VP for controlling deployment? I can't see the game. So play game. Why can't I go in? Game result. That's weird. So I'm just trying to. Right, okay. Let's see if we can do this slightly different. So I'm just trying to load up the second game here. For some reason it's not working. There we go. Right, okay. So we're going into the game 2. That was 6-2, I think, for the first game. I didn't want that. There we go. Is this not streaming anymore? What's going on? Excellent connection. That doesn't seem like excellent connection. Can people tell me on the stream if this is still streaming? I don't think it is. For some reason. Give me 2 seconds. Right. Oh, for God's sake, what's going on? I should be streaming to it, right? Oh, it's streaming fine. Okay, okay, cool. It doesn't seem to be working on my end, but that's fine. As long as it's streaming, okay. So the second game. Right, okay. It looks like we are back. Corvash, Kilgore, Nevermore, Sir Tentaclot, Taze, and Solka. So it is the same teams that we had last time. We've got control of the manipulation area, which is the blue area. I don't know if this is streaming. Let's end stream and I think we're going to have to start again.